Shay Mitchell, welcome to the IMDb show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. It's weird for me because I just binge-watched You.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sitting here with one of the stars. This show everyone's obsessed with right now. Tell everyone, what's the show about?
The show is a 21st century love story. It's about a guy who falls in love with a girl and uses all of the different social media platforms to find out every single detail that he can about her. We as viewers sort of decide what is going too far for love.
They say girls with daddy issues are really good in bed.
What, where, when, and how does your character fit into this twisted web of You?
Yes, so I play Peach, and she is the main character, Beck, who Joe is in love with, her best friend. She's sort of the queen bee of the group, comes from a very wealthy background, and uses that almost in a way to sort of play with Beck.
Not all your friends are dumb.
When Joe comes in the picture, she is extremely jealous and insecure about their relationship, so she sort of puts her foot in there, and it's almost like a love triangle. I mean, you know, some people think I'm being uppity.
What do you think it is about You that has people obsessed with it right now?
Yeah, I think it's the fact that it plays so much with social media. I mean, that in itself is its own character in the show. We're using it to date, to meet people, to find out more about them, and that's essentially what Joe was doing.
How did I miss this? How did I read this so completely wrong?
Before he got really creepy, he was using the information that was widely available for him, that was put out there by Beck herself. And I think it just really makes the viewer sort of look back at their sort of history with social media and think, have I done that? Like, am I too obvious? You know, can people figure out my schedule with it?
It's like you've never seen a horror movie or the news.
It's so relevant because like social media stalking is a very real thing.
Yeah.
Anyone that says they don't do it is a liar.
But I like to say there's creeping and there's stalking. Like,
Go on,
you
what's
can, like,
what is the difference between social media creeping and social media stalking?
I would say, you know, if you're on Instagram and you're looking at this person's Instagram account, you look at their brothers and then maybe the aunts or whatever, and you get into a deep
You see, you've already gone too deep.
Okay, but
that's
it's
already
out
too
there.
deep.
But it's out
Okay.
there. But stalking, you're actually like outside the house, you're like listening to phone calls. That just takes it to a whole other level.
Agreed.
So I've creeped.
So you've creeped, but you creep and not stalk.
I've only creeped.
Nobody pays me to be fair.
We gotta talk about Penn for a second because this show's been incredibly successful. We've seen young people being like, oh my God, he's amazing, yet he's killing people. He takes a very strong stance on letting people, what's the message he's trying to get to people?
I think Penn, you know, really wants to make people aware that he is playing a very bad person.
You're the one who told me to keep reminding you he's a bastard.
No one would want this character to happen in real life. I don't find it romantic at all when you take my underwear and hide it in the ceiling of a bathroom. I'm feeling nauseated. Can you crack a window?
I cannot have you sitting here without talking about Pretty Little Liars.
Yes.
Such a massive show.
Please don't ask me any questions, okay?
How did that show change your life?
It was an amazing experience and one that I will never forget. It was such a huge part of our lives, but also just the relationships that I made from that show mean more to me than anything else.
Don't worry about it. It's over.
Emily Fields, your character. Where is she now? Let's project it. Let's play make-believe.
Oh, I think, well, we're gonna find out pretty soon on The Perfectionist. I brought pie. I'd love to see her and Allison maybe on a remote island with their twins living a very happy life without technology.
I think we wait and see if Caleb can find her.